It is 1 o'clock. Welcome back in. This is Three Man Front on a Thursday. A reminder, we will be live at Twin Peaks in Hoover. Come on by and see us. Myself, Landrum, and Molly will be in attendance, so come on by and see us. It'll be a fun football Friday. Wimp Sanderson, one of our scheduled guests, along with Mike Rodak, Kyle Parmley, talking some high school football. So come on by and see us at Twin Peaks in Hoover.
Well, we got professional football tonight. We got college football. That means Prize Picks is the place for you to go and find fun tonight. It's the best place to win cash while watching sports. You can join millions of users. Sign up today. Prize Picks is really simple to play. You just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. If you don't have the Prize Picks app, I encourage you to download it today. You can sign up, and when you do, make sure you enter the code when prompted of WJOX. You're going to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's $50 after your first $5 lineup in lineups, and you don't even have to win to get that bonus. Tonight, we are going professional football. It is a battle of quarterbacks. Sam Darnold and the Seahawks taking on Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals. Sam Darnold, 0.5 passing touchdowns. So that means he only has to throw for one. He threw for 2 passing touchdowns in the last 2 weeks. So I'm going to go more, Conrad. Do you concur?
I concur.
Kyler Murray, meanwhile, 1 passing touchdown in each of his last 2 games, 0.5 more or less with him playing at home. I'm going to go more.
Absolutely.
So if both of those players throw for 1 passing touchdown, we're a winner. It's that easy. Prize Picks. Download the app today. Don't forget WJOX. Get the $50 in lineups after that first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
You all right?
Yeah.
I'm good.
No, I was talking to him.
What happened?
But I'm okay.
No, I mean, you were laughing. I thought there was something funny going on.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm all good.
I didn't know if you were building a nest in there.
No, it's pretty sterile in here. I'm good.
Yeah, stick around for the last 15 minutes of today's show because that's when Conrad reveals his secrets.
Did your wife get a kick out of the text? Did you share some of those when you got home?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
She was like, how did this even start? I said,
I know I told y'all that I would, but I went with my gut. I did not share that part of the show with my wife last night.
Okay.
I
Probably
thought she
smart.
would probably be disappointed, so. She doesn't need to know everything, right?
That's between you and your wife. I'm not going to speak.
Well,
I don't know.
So yesterday on the program, we had Ryan McGee on, who worked on the documentary. In case you missed it last night, you can always watch it on ESPN streaming services on Lane Kiffin. It was outstanding. If you missed it, it's well worth the watch. And yesterday, Ryan McGee was telling us that before he got involved with this project, you know, the general feeling, just like it was when Nick Saban came to Tuscaloosa, I remember people in the business said he will not be in Tuscaloosa more than 3 years. That's just, if you looked at Nick Saban's career before he came to Tuscaloosa, that was generally about 3-4 years into it, he was ready to move on to the next challenge, and he wasn't going to be around much. Well, Ryan McGee told us yesterday that before he started that project, just like everybody else, he had his doubts how long Lane Kiffin would be at Ole Miss. And he's really made it a nice home for him. And you heard Brett just a couple minutes ago. If he gets a win Saturday against LSU, that will be wins in 21, 23, and 25 against LSU, one of the blue bloods of the SEC. So we asked our audience today, Molly, if he were to ever go anywhere else, where's the likelihood of him going?
yeah, so we gave you 4 SEC schools as your options. We said Florida, Alabama, Auburn, and Texas. And right now, Texas has 2% of the votes. Auburn has 3.2. Alabama has 32. And Florida has 60. Oh, it just changed. 62.9.
62.9. But how many votes have we gotten?
Almost 700.
Almost 700 votes on our Twitter poll question today. And the majority of those that have participated in this poll says Florida. If he was to go anywhere else in the SEC, we're not saying he is, but if he were to leave Ole Miss, where's the likely destination? And 63% of our audience says Florida.
It just makes me sad because I feel like this is going to put a big strain on Landry and Witt's relationship, and not because of distance or anything, but she's going to have to spend so much time making a new slideshow to convince Lane to stay in Oxford that I just don't know if she's got time for that in school and
Okay, hold
a
on a second.
boyfriend.
So, Molly, you sent me a TikTok yesterday, and it was of Landry. What time of the morning did she get up and leave Oxford
Ooh.
to go to Baton Rouge to see and wake her boyfriend up?
I think it was 3 a.m. It's like a 5-hour drive.
What?
So, explain the TikTok that you sent me.
It's so funny because it just came up on my For You page right when I got home yesterday. And it was Landry leaving to go surprise Whit, which I thought was sweet. It's always nice when you go.
Until you find out it was 3 a.m.
Well, that's very early. Hopefully she had some caffeine to help her get through. And then sure enough, she shows up and surprises Whit at like 8 o'clock in the morning.
I mean, it shows.
Why is he
her-
not in the weight room at 8
Yeah,
in the
why
morning?
why is he just waking up at 8 a.m.?
Why is he not on the field? They're not locked in. I
Ask
knew.
Brian
I
Kelly,
knew
I
it.
don't know.
Knew it. Yep. Told you.
in the video? It shows her leaving in the middle of the night.
I mean, it's pitch black.
That's dangerous.
Middle of the night. She's got her glasses on, and she even she pulls over and goes into a convenience store,
Yeah, like she gets gas.
and she gets
It's always a good start.
an energy drink
Mm-hmm.
to help her, and then she pulls up, I guess, at his apartment complex.
Yeah.
And the sun's coming up, and she's walking into his abode, and she opens the door to his bedroom. And as she's opening the door, I'm like having all these other thoughts in my head, like
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
this might not be a good idea. I hope you called ahead or texted one of his roommates or whatever the case may be, because I mean, you never know.
So she has a key to his apartment already.
Well, she
This must
could
be
have texted
serious.
her roommate and said, "Hey,
Well,
Will you open
that
the
was
door
my
for me?
point. That was
Yeah.
my point.
Number one,
It's
you
not as
walk
fun,
into
though.
any college student's house or place, you better be ready for anything.
Yes.
Just speaking from experience.
Oh, I was about to say. I mean, my mom. It was a 24-hour rule. She said, if I ever am going to come down there and see you, I will give you 24 hours heads up to clean up whatever you need to do because you never know.
We had a 9-foot boa constrictor that lived in our duplex, and that was not even close to the wildest things that happened inside of our place.
what?"
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
But she's getting up at 3 a.m. in the morning, and she's posting all this on social media.
Young love.
It's commitment.
I think she's more into him than he is her. That's what I'm getting out of this.
Oh,
You
don't
heard it-
say
You heard him. He
that.
was like, "What are you doing here? What? What do you want? Leave.
I haven't even put my face on.
Leave.
Ugh.
Did you tell your dad you're coming down here?"
I haven't combed my mustache yet.
The old lip sweater.
Would it be easier for her to transfer or for him to transfer?
Apparently, she's pretty smart, I hear. I don't know what her major is.
No, she's really good at school.
What if she were to transfer to Florida and then Napier gets fired? Is that kind of like a...
Yeah.
Maybe
See-
that's what we need to be looking for. We don't need to be tracking, because it's normally with coaching searches that you track the private jets, right? We need to track her
I
curriculum.
forgot.
Is she transferring?
How
out
did
of
the
Ole
two
Miss?
meet again?
I have no idea.
We don't know. Okay.
Didn't you say, Molly, wasn't it like didn't she post a TikTok or something and he responded to it or no?
I have no idea.
Never mind. I thought that's what it was.
I think they got together because of tampering. Ole Miss was trying to get him in the offseason.
What if she starts dating a Florida football player? Maybe she started dating thinking that Brian Kelly was going to be on the outs.
What if she's dating Nussmeier secretly?
All I'm going to say is that the game doesn't go over on Saturday. I'm going to be really disappointed.
Over?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, because Lane Kiffin said to take the over.
Oh, that's right.
So after the game, does she run out on the field with Lane or does she run to the other side? I'm curious how that'll work.
Is she sitting with her sorority sisters wearing the beat the hell out of LSU Penn.
Or does she have the jersey divided?
Yes.
I bet it'll be powder blue or red or some combination, and then maybe like a pin with his like headshot on it or something.
Or maybe you mix
So you get
in
both.
the fashion of the two fan bases and you have the big brimmed sun hat and a sports bra.
Okay. That's an interesting look.
She better be in a Trinidad Chambliss jersey. That's all I'm saying. I think we know who's paying that tuition.
Yeah. That's a long drive she did. I was worried about her leaving at 3 a.m. in the morning to drive to Baton Rouge.
I wonder what her dad thinks about that. Who is her dad?
I had a friend. This is awful. I had a friend do that in college to go see a girl that he was dating out of state. When he got there, she dumped him and he had to drive back. It was on Valentine's
Oh,
Day.
that's terrible.
He woke up at like 1 a.m. on Valentine's Day, drove to Texas, where he was from, to see his girlfriend on Valentine's Day. Got there, she dumped him, and he had to drive back.
That's awful.
She dumped him immediately? Did he walk in on...
No.
Did something happen or just reasoning?
I think it was one of those, like, maybe they were a little rocky, and he thought, well, maybe this grand gesture will kind of smooth things out, and maybe she had already made up her mind, or...
You showing up
Giving
here
him some
and driving 9 hours has confirmed to me that I don't like you anymore.
That was a rough one for him. Yeah.
Golly, that's
real-
tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would suck.
In our defense, we told him not to do it, but
Yeah, like good friends should.
he did it anyways, and yeah. So I'm glad it worked out better for Landry.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yep.
So it'll be fun.
Wish the best for both of those two.
Little side note there. Who stays together longer, Jordan and Bill, or the LSU linebacker and Landry?
They're the new Paul Skeens and Livy Dunn.
We need to have a TMZ of the SEC and just find out all of these storylines that are going on with players, relationships, all of that. I think that there would be a segment, right, Molly, of people that would subscribe to that.
Keeping up with the Kiffins.
Let's launch it.
How's Riley Leonard's girlfriend doing at Auburn? She's still doing well?
I don't know.
And has anybody seen Juice?
I don't know where Juice is. She probably needed a companion. She should have taken Juice with her.
We saw him a lot when he was a puppy, when he was a youngster.
You're right. We don't see the Juice nearly as much as we used to.
How old is Juice?
He's got to be
Oh, they're engaged.
Who?
Landry and...
No.
It's like,
Goodness
wait, what?
gracious.
It's like,
Riley
what?
Leonard and his girlfriend, or I
Oh.
guess fiance now.
Oh, okay, good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that NFL money rolled in.
Mm-hmm.
How old is Juice?
He's probably, what, 4 or 5?
Yeah.
So in age and human years, that's 32.
Okay, yeah.
He's thinking about probably settling down. Maybe starting a family. Maybe that's what he's doing. They're studying him out.
Yeah.
He got really good bloodlines.
That's true. That's not a bad idea.
How old's your dog?
My dog is going to be 4 in December.
So him and Juice are
About the same age.
same class.
Yeah. My dog can now legally drink. Yeah.
Juice turned 4 years old in February of 2025.
There you go.
So
4 years
he's-
old.
Yeah, he's almost 5. It's got him. His birthday, by the way, is February 22nd. They think on or around about. Is how it's listed.
My dog's birthday is a day after my grandmother's birthday and 2 days before Paige's birthday. So that's kind of cool.
Very nice. We will continue with the Thursday edition of Three Man Front. A reminder, we'll be at Twin Peaks tomorrow in Hoover. Come on by and see us. We'll do some Pat Ponders a little bit later this hour. This is Three Man Front on Jocks. Hey, hearty congratulations to Sean Alexander, the former Alabama running back, former NFL MVP with the Seattle Seahawks. He was on the cover of Madden, right? 1 year?
2007.
2007, Sean Alexander, one of the nicer individuals you will ever meet. Obviously, I covered him when he was at the Capstone and outstanding running back. He came on the scene in the college football world, just an incredible night, a record-setting night in Baton Rouge, running for 280 some odd yards against LSU. It was an incredible night for him. Great career at Alabama. Still think that he would have had an opportunity to win the Heisman Trophy, but he got a high ankle sprain, and he unfortunately dropped a pass in the Tennessee-Alabama game, and Tennessee ended up winning that game, and just never recovered quite after that ankle injury. He was kind of beat up that year, but still an incredible career at Alabama and in the NFL. He announced this morning with Kay Adams on the that's FanDuel, right? She does a show
was
on
that Up
FanDuel.
and Adams, I think?
Yeah, FanDuel Network. That Sean Alexander and his wife are expecting their 14th child.
Come on, Phillip Rivers, catch up. It's a lot of kids.
14th?
14th.
Ooh.
The more the merrier, right?
I've heard that before.
That's good. You have you have a whole offense, and you can rotate a couple guys in.
Oh, you're 7-on-7. Perfect.
Oh, there you go. So yeah, you're right.
That's
Perfect.
true.
Yeah.
Also want to give a shout out because once again, it's another delay, but the Birmingham Barons, they're in the top of the 9th inning, and it's a delay down in Montgomery. The game was delayed last night. They had played about 5 innings, got delayed, got pushed to noon today, and they're already in another delay. But they're in the top of the 9th inning. This is winner take all. Who wins this game? They're the Southern League champions. Barons lead the Biscuits 6-2 in the top of the 9th inning. So if the Barons can get 3 more outs against the Biscuits, it will be back-to-back Southern League championships for the Birmingham Barons.
That'd be awesome.
Let's go.
Very impressive.
How about that? Yeah, I know. I'm looking at my hand and
It's whatever.
still
Over
waiting on our rings from last year. We were part of the broadcast team and did not get a Southern League championship ring. Kirk Bloom did, but we didn't.
Guess me and Saber should get one too then.
No, it's not get crazy.
You get a pendant. Commemorative pin.
That would be wonderful.
Wouldn't that be something? I mean, you're sitting there and you're trying to finish the season out, and it's the winner take all game, and it gets delayed. It's a suspended game, and they come back today, and now it's in delay in the 9th inning. So,
Text line is open 205-834-9450. This one reads, nobody cares about Oregon Penn State. They're only in the national championship conversation because ESPN and everyone else puts them there. They play nobody all year. Same for 1-3 Notre Dame. Garbage.
I would respectfully disagree with that, but to each their own. I think Penn State and Oregon have proved they're pretty good programs.
Josh in Huntsville says today, back in 2010, number 1 Alabama beat number 10 Arkansas 24-20 in Arkansas. Bama was down 20-14 heading into the fourth quarter when Mark Ingram had a total of 184 yards with a game-winning touchdown run with 3 minutes and 14 seconds left. That same day, UAB lost to Tennessee in 2 overtimes. Forgot about that 2-overtimer.
Great recollection there. Yep.
One of our listeners says Cialis would be a great jersey sponsorship for North Carolina.
That's awesome.
If that's your pep of choice.
I can think of a few that would be really good for them.
Yeah, you got Blue Chew.
Correct.
Would the goat be
The Tar Heel Blue Chew,
Would
right?
Viagra
You can even
be
do a
the goat?
branding. Yeah. Colorado, I'm sure they'll do Depends. I mean, it would make sense.
Sam says, I was flipping through the channels on my YouTube TV and came across a Nebraska-Michigan volleyball game last night. The people in the stands were crazy, and there are some college football teams that don't draw crowds like that. No, you're exactly right.
Yeah, Nebraska volleyball is insane when it comes to the fans.
What are y'all ranked right now?
I think number 1.
Number 1?
Yeah.
Jonathan asked the question, Conrad, why the black helmets? Why not just black jersey, black pants, and original helmet? I think that would look better, even though I'm not for alternate uniforms at all.
I'll be honest, the black helmets, it's kind of a fun idea. I just like it because every time I bring it up, somebody out there is screaming at their radio because they hate the idea of something new. So I just kind of keep it up.
Going back to jersey sponsorships coming to college football next season, how long until the jerseys become like NASCAR cars with all the sponsors? There will be some teams that will take them all.
I'm just picturing in Talladega Nights when he's got the big Fig Newton stick. I do love Fig Newtons. You just see some dude with a visor running the football with a big logo plastered over.
Go back to the movie Tin Cup when he gets the sponsorship.
Yes. Yep.
So Monday's show will be either Alabama's run to the national championship or raising $70 million. That's about right.
We might be doing a telethon on Monday.
That might be
Call
right.
in and donate.
The GoFundMe account.
Oh.
I would be fascinated, and it would never happen, but seriously, I would be fascinated if you, let's say Florida, right? Fans got super fed up with Billy Napier, and the administration said, all right, put out a GoFundMe. You need to raise $20 million, and just to see how a fan base would react to that. It'll never happen, but it would be a fascinating experiment.
All right, and Bama Hater is taking time to chime in. He says, Ty Simpson's inflated numbers were versus unranked playoff contenders ULM and Wisconsin that got whooped by that other powerhouse Maryland. Hashtag stop the madness. We'll find out this weekend, Bama Hater. And Ryan Haney reminding us all, I'm not struggling, I have endurance, unlike some that fade out quick. Office football pool. Context of that. And
I
yes,
thought
you
he was
do.
talking about Chapel Bill.
That is the GOAT of our office football pool, Ryan Haney.
He's got rich bloodlines, too. They all do well.
Mm-hmm. Used to think it was a conspiracy. Now I'm starting to believe he tries.
Well, we don't, if one of us wins, I think we would like our job. So, we don't want to be threatened or anything like that.
Good afternoon, guys and Molly. Brett's segment, Brett Norsworthy, is my favorite part of the week. His positivity is so infectious, and you got to love the way you can reference a Steely Dan song with Alabama football and follow it up with Green Day. Scott from Long Island, thank you for listening on the Jocks app. And John from Jasper, great show today, guys. My I Ain't Scared bold prediction of the weekend, Bama empties Sanford Stadium. Tide rolls 42-17.
Wow.
Woo. We appreciate your text interaction every single day here on the Jocks text line. He writes questions. We do our best to try to respond appropriately. Pat Ponders comes your way next. 131, 3-man front on this Thursday. College football tonight. Army at East Carolina out of the American Conference. Seahawks at the Cardinals. Part of Thursday Night Football. You can hear the NFL right here on Jocks. We appreciate them every single day. Pat writes questions. We try to answer. This is what we call Pat Ponders.
I want to know what you're thinking. Tell me what's on your mind.
It's time for Pat Ponders.
Brought to you by Courtesy GMC out in Trussville. Go by and see them off of I-459 exit 32. Everybody can get there pretty easily, or you can check out their online inventory at courtesybirmingham.com. Question number 1. Name one college football team that's currently under the radar nationally that could be the surprise darling for a playoff run in college football.
TCU. Especially if they beat Arizona State tomorrow night. Josh Hoover, their quarterback, if you remember, that was one of the guys that Tennessee tried to go after.
Sure did.
But he's been fantastic. And, I think the Big 12 looks very wide open right now. And if they get a win over Arizona State, I think them and Texas Tech will be the clear favorites in the Big 12. So, I'd say TCU.
It's a good one.
I will go with the Memphis Tigers, fresh off of their win over the Arkansas Razorbacks. But this is a team that I think has an excellent opportunity to win most of the rest of their games, the way their schedule sets up. So I will go Memphis.
As much as I hate saying this, Michigan, because I feel like they're kind of under the radar right now. And yes, they did lose to Oklahoma, but I think I think maybe they play USC and maybe Ohio State, but at this rate, it feels like Michigan beats Ohio State every year.
Pretty
And
good
like
ones.
I said, their schedule is very, very easy.
I thought you were going to say Nebraska.
Well, maybe.
Maybe next week.
Maybe next year.
Well, I mean, I feel like now would be the time to buy on Nebraska, right? Because people are down on them a little bit, but you still have a favorable schedule. I'm saying this seriously.
No, he's not. He's making fun of you.
I know.
I was being legitimate. I was trying to be
He's
nice.
making fun of you. Question number 2.
I'm going to say Molly's 2 years older than like she just did to me and see how she feels. Molly said I'm 31. I'm 29.
I didn't
Says you
know.
look 31,
Well, fair.
but act like you're 18.
Oh, 18? I normally get 12. Thank you.
Question number 2. Not including Bill Belichick or Deion Sanders, who's currently the most overrated coach in college football?
Kalen DeBoer.
There it is.
Prove me wrong. On Saturday.
So you think Kalen DeBoer is the most overrated coach in college football, not named Deion Sanders or Bill Belichick?
Right now?
Wow.
I was kind of thinking Brian Kelly.
I still say it's James Franklin.
That's a good one.
So DeBoer, Kelly, and Franklin.
Prove me wrong, James,
On Saturday.
on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
All right, question number 3. Which would be more embarrassing? The Detroit Tigers blowing a 15.5 game lead to a division opponent, or the New York Mets missing the postseason with a $340 million payroll?
We're used to it with the Mets. Tigers.
It's the Tigers.
Tigers, you should be ashamed of yourselves.
This is the worst fall off ever. I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, I really wanted to go with the Mets
It's
because of
not.
how much money they're spending, but
It's the Tigers.
it is a historic collapse
It's
by the
awful.
Tigers.
You
Will
expect
you-
it with the Mets. This Tigers team.
Will
It's
you
never-
burn your
awful.
Tigers jersey on the show?
Absolutely.
Really?
No, I'm kidding. Because Steve got me that, and it was very nice of him.
Well, and the worst part about it is, I mean, seriously, you're still probably going to make the playoffs, but you don't have, like, the Tigers fans probably don't
and
have
we would
any
probably
confidence.
have to play the Guardians again.
I was about
which
to say, you don't
sucks.
have any confidence that
None.
you're going to get in the playoffs and make any
Baseball
noise.
is so streaky. And if you
Awful.
go into the playoffs limping in, there's a good chance that you're going to be exiting.
I
mean,
would just be
pretty soon.
happy if we make the playoffs at this point.
Yeah, I would be too.
I don't even care anymore.
No,
I
beggars
feel
can't
like
be
Lamb's
choosers. Yeah.
It's just crazy that you could say right now the hottest teams in baseball going into the playoffs are the Cleveland Guardians, the Seattle Mariners, and the Milwaukee Brewers. Like, that's
Awful.
just a weird...
Well, it's wild to think that none of our teams are going to be represented in the playoffs. Or potentially, yeah, I guess you guys.
We clinched that the other day. Thank you.
Like I said, I
We were
checked out.
supposed to,
Y'all are going to be fine.
and we couldn't. Next year.
All right, speaking of baseball, robo umpiring for ball strike challenges are officially coming to Major League Baseball for 2026. How long before home plate umpires are completely replaced by automation?
I think you'll still have a guy back there. So completely replaced.
I mean, I think we're talking decades from now before that would happen.
I was going to say, I hope never.
Look, I like the ability to challenge certain things, but I've said this before, and this goes for all sports, right? The human element of having an official making calls in the game, I know it's frustrating at times. That's part of sports, and I don't ever want that to go away.
I want the
personally.
automated to be just more of a checks and balances,
Yes.
not
Yes.
a completely
For
and-
egregious calls.
And just like Molly was saying, I think that she was going with this take. I want to see an umpire behind the catcher.
Yeah, me too. Never.
I don't care if the guy never lifts his arm. I just want to see him back there. Is that automated system going to brush off the plate?
I'm sure they could do that. You get a little Roomba that you throw out there.
All right, final question of the day coming from BB. So get ready.
Oh, boy.
When you inadvertently pass gas in a public setting,
Wow, so we're tying this into yesterday. Okay.
do you A, own it, B, act like nothing happened, or C, turn to the person next to you with an accusatory look?
Look, wait a minute. Well, there's an easy follow-up question. Did anybody hear it?
That's my thing.
I just read the question.
I know you did, Pat, but I'm asking BB.
I think for the sake of the answer, we're assuming that people heard it.
I thought she was going to smell there. But
Well, either way.
no, I don't own it. If it's just me and my wife, I own it.
I don't own it, but I'm definitely laughing. Because just deep down,
Yeah.
it would make me laugh.
I feel like I could do like a Mike Leach, like 30-minute breakdown of, because there's just so many different scenarios and settings and like the people that you're around. Like, for example, if I'm with my wife, I'm not going to blame it on my wife. But if I'm with my friends, I'm absolutely going to blame it on them or try to pass it off for somebody. It depends on the content. You know, am I in a professional setting, right, where maybe I just need to kind of blow it off and act like it didn't happen?
All right, so you do it at Social Taco. Who you blaming? Don
Don
Don?
Don. Sorry, Don Don. Absolutely. Absolutely. And here's the tip, right? So if you, because you were bringing up the silent but deadly situation, I think is what you were getting at. In that scenario, you have to be the first person to call it out.
Whoever smelt it, dealt it.
Smeller's the feller.
And I know people say that, but I feel like if you get out in front of it, you're like, oh, what was that? Then people start to look around, and then I feel like that maybe gives you a little cover. I know some people do the smelt it, dealt it thing, but I feel like you have to get out in front of it and go ahead and pin it
Right,
on
literally? Get out in front of it.
somebody. To literally get out in front of it.
Leave the space that you're occupying.
Leave the room.
There's a
yes.
strategy to it all. We've all been in those situations.
That's a really funny question.
Someone in this room might have just done it.
Well, I'm in the other room, so it's definitely not me.
And I can't smell it, so.
And Molly's not laughing, so it's not her.
No.
Oh, Pat.
Oh, well. Sorry.
That's a great question.
That's today's Pat Ponders, brought to you by Courtesy GMC and Trustful. Goodbye and see Josh Gargis, Drew Liley, the great team there at Courtesy GMC, right off of I-459 exit 32 in Trussville. We will roll on this Thursday. This is Three Man Front on Jocks.
.144 three-man front on this Thursday. Peter Rauterkus in the first hour, talking Auburn and Texas A&M. Rodney Orr and Rob Pate in hour number 2. Brett Norsworthy, the Southern Gentleman, with his 3 I Ain't Scared bold predictions. Any portion of the broadcast that you mentioned or you missed, you can find it there at jocksfm.com and our podcast. We appreciate all of those, whether you're in Mobile, the capital city of Montgomery, Tuscaloosa, North Alabama, up in Huntsville and the surrounding area, right here in Birmingham, wherever you travel. In Jocks Nation, we appreciate it always. The text line is open. A lot of reaction to Conrad and others. 205-834-9450. Another score prediction. Auburn beats A&M by 14, War Eagle. Have you guys seen the video of the girl asking the old man what hurts more, getting kicked in the nads or childbirth? He said getting kicked in the nads. She asked why, and he said You don't see guys asking for another one, LOL.
I had not seen that. It's very random.
It was very random. Kevin from Gadsden, a.k.a. Mr. Sax Appeal, who joins us at Social Taco from time to time. Congratulations to Sean Alexander. With all of his children, we need to buy him a Connect 4. He obviously knows how to connect, too. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Sax Appeal. I just read them.
I wasn't sure where that was going, but that was
Overrated college football coaches. Dabo getting votes. Someone saying Marcus Freeman, way overrated. Out of all the coaches, Conrad, he chose Kalen DeBoer. Chooses one with a playoff win and a natty appearance, LOL. Doesn't know ball.
Let me explain my reasoning for saying that.
Doesn't know ball.
Well, somebody said that last week when I picked
Pat,
Georgia.
You want to talk about
Tennessee,
getting kicked in the nads? He's got kicked in the nads. But go ahead.
I desperately want to be included in a post-game hype video when Alabama beats Georgia, and then they go and post all of the predictions against Alabama. And I desperately want to be included in one of those one day, so there you go.
So that's why you said that he was the most overrated coach in America?
Correct. It's actually Lincoln Riley, but I really want to get in one of those videos.
I thought you told me Matt Rule was one day.
I didn't think that Lincoln Riley still counted because people had written him off.
It's just so easy to do that. Are you telling me to read between the lines?
Yeah.
Has to be Dabo. The general fan still thinks he's elite, says one of our texters. Going back to Molly's Detroit Tigers, Thomas says what's so bad is the bats for Detroit have gone stone cold, and especially bad when Scooball has been pitching.
Do we have to talk about the Tiger?
Not anymore. You've got to have an ump back there for a play at the plate, says Tommy.
Great point.
Yeah.
Without home plate umpire, how would a catcher get new baseballs? So the catcher would have another responsibility to communicate with bat boys about balls. No way.
All great points. You can't get rid of the home plate umpire. You can't do it.
I've been with my wife for 8 years, and I've never heard her or smelled her fart.
Really?
Women don't fart.
You lie, you fry, Molly. You're a liar.
I feel like that's one of the great parts of being in a marriage, right? Is that kind of stuff, at least in my marriage, it's like, well, we live together. Let it fly.